Hey everybody, Greg McCoy here with Muscle Nutrition. I'm here for this week's Q&A video. We got a lot of great questions to go over. I'm glad to see questions starting to come in more often. Use this as a resource. Anything you want my insight on or want me to talk about or answer, it'll help you and everybody else that watches these videos. So, don't be shy. Go ahead and write in whatever you want to get talked about. We'll start this week with a question from Jed. Jed says, what do you think about taking a week off? As with everything, it's dependent upon what you've been doing. In itself, I think a week off is great if you're at the point where you need it. If you're training hard and specifically heavy, it can be very hard on your central nervous system and your joints. And a week off sometimes can be the best thing for you. But I caution people, before I start telling people to take a week off all the time. Overtraining does happen, but it's very hard to make it happen. You can push your body very, very hard before it really needs a break. So signs that you would look for, if you're not sleeping much at night, if for over like a month's time, if you continually don't want to go to the gym and you're normally a very motivated person, you start to lose that motivation, it's probably a sign that your body just needs a break. You could also take your temperature in the morning. And if you've got an increased temperature or a consistently higher heart rate than normal, like when you wake up, it could be a sign that your body's stressed and overtaxed, and a week off may be what you need. But before you take a week off, I suggest just slowing down your training a little bit for a week and seeing if that doesn't do the trick, so you don't have to take a full week out of the gym. Next is a question from David. David writes, when you or your clients are getting ready for a show, a bodybuilding show, do you have them water deplete or keep everything normal like Lane Norton? Lane Norton is an awesome prep guy. He's gotten very popular over the last few years getting people ready for bodybuilding contests. I'm familiar with a few of his principles, but not this one in particular. It sounds like Lane doesn't cut water from his clients. I myself, every contest prep guy that I've ever worked with has cut my water, and I cut my clients' water. It depends on the person, but for the most part, the outline of the protocol I use is an increased water intake from Monday until Thursday. So, if you're normally drinking, a gallon of water a day, I usually bump that up to a gallon and a half. If you're drinking a gallon and a half a day for most of your prep, I'll bump it up to 2. And you try to trick your body by doing that. When your body has excess of something, it doesn't try to hold on to it. So if you're thirsty all the time, your body's going to try to hold on to that water because it's not getting enough. Whereas if you're giving it too much water, you won't hold any of it because it knows there's plenty more coming. So that's kind of the theory that I use on myself and my clients is we go high water Monday until Thursday, and then on Friday, as long as they're not trying to make a weight class or anything, I'll generally cut them off sometime in the evening and really not drink anything until after the Saturday night finals. And again, that's all dependent on the person. I have some clients I'll put water back in when they're real flat, or it's hard, not really a blanket answer, but to sum it up, yes, I do cut my clients' water, and yes, I do cut my own water before a contest. Lastly, Muslim writes in. He says, I'm 18 years old. I play football and want to look like Cristiano Ronaldo. Can you give me some advice? Cristiano Ronaldo is an awesome athlete. He has a very lean physique that's obviously popular in magazines and advertisements and with the girls. Yeah, you can look like Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's really not that hard because he probably weighs like 170 pounds and he's like 5'10". So it won't take a lot of time to build a physique like that. You just have to be very careful with your diet and do a lot of cardiovascular activity to stay lean. So my advice to you would be to eat mainly lean proteins, not a lot of fat in your diet, complex carbohydrates probably with breakfast and in the middle of the day. Cut those out at night unless you're just, unless you're a soccer player and you're running all the time, you probably don't need more than 100 grams of carbs a day to fuel your body. Anything extra you might not utilize and would keep you from looking like Cristiano Ronaldo, being very lean. So keep your carbs limited at nighttime, stick with mainly lean proteins, and a lot of running, a lot of ab work. I would say circuit training with weights 3 or 4 days a week, and you should be on your way to a Cristiano Ronaldo physique. That's it for this week, guys. As I said, continue to write in questions, and I'll do my best to get them answered, and I'll message you once they're answered so that you know that they're up.